Moonlighter is a game that has been on my wish list for quite a while now. I think it's quite an old game. I think it's been out for a while, and it basically popped up to me saying that it was on sale. So I had no choice to buy it, as it was really cheap on sale on Steam at the minute for I think 5.45 or something like that, somewhere between £5 and £6, which is an absolute steal because this game looks awesome. The art style is beautiful. I love pixel art. I dabble in pixel art myself, although I'm pretty shit at it. I like doing it as like a little hobby, and the game style looks like a top-down dungeon crawler roguelike esque game. I haven't played many of those types of games either. I'd say the closest I've played is like what's that game called? Binding of Isaac, which is a very fun game, and I enjoyed that. I put a lot of hours into that game, so hopefully this game will be something similar. Normal game. Oh, there's a new game plus option, which is available once you beat the game. The developers. Okay. Let me just double check my audio settings real quick, because this sounds incredibly loud. Hopefully that is a bit nicer on your ears and you can hear me a bit better as well. So it recommends hard, the original difficulty level created by the developers, recommended for most players. Very hard, players who want a combat challenge. I'm gonna go the hard difficulty, just because I'm on a PS4 controller and I haven't played on my PS4 for at least 6 months, so among the stars of the night, there is a land as old as imagination. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them the dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon, a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeons. This they named Renoka. Among the settlers, two groups shined brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter, long dreaming of opening the mysterious fifth door of the dungeons. Love the art style. Okay. So I assume we're playing as Will the Moonlighter. And he's a merchant. There's a cool dynamic where you're a merchant by day and a dungeon crawler by night, or so I've been told. Very cute art style. Right, so let's stick to move. Nice. Okay, so LT's dodge, and it's 8-point movement, I think. It's very fluid in between those 8 points though, so it doesn't kind of feel like it, but boom. Ah. Oh, I got something, I think. Oof. That's kind of hard actually, you gotta time that right. Oof. Nice. Okay, so we got invuln frames too. Ah, my broom. Right, let's get these slimes. Okay, so there was a bit of invuln frames, but not as invuln as. Ooh. It's not like Dark Souls where you've got like a whole little area. Oh, not like Dark Souls where you've got like a whole second of invuln frames. It's quite brief. Hardened steel. So we've got A to grab or hold to grab stack. B, close, quick move all, quick move. So, okay, so well, we got hardened steel and foundry rest. So if I LB, it will all go into my inventory. Cool. If I get these, do I get more health potions? Nom 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 nom. And we got some more foundry rocks, rests, and 2 broken swords. Okay, wait, what does X do? Haha, that's what I'm talking about. So X is, I should have practiced that round realistically. Cool. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah, this is intense already. Do I have to kill these? Whoa, there is a lot of stuff going on already. Okay, I think I can kill the these ones. I rolled into the abyss. And is that all my stuff I dropped? Ooh. Maybe I was supposed to die there, because that was extremely difficult. Who's this fella? Exclamation point. Xenon. What a sorry looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I'll have you now. Xenon. Ooh. This art style is awesome. 100, 170. Shop. Home. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons. Ooh. That just looks so cool. I have no clue what that means, but it looks awesome. Looks like there's keyholes rather, on the sides of the doors. That's all I can really make out of that. There is no doubt you carry the same obsession as old Pete. Czar Pete. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Well, listen to me. The hard truth is this. You are the last of your family, the only one left to run Moonlighter. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this fifth door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts, then use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. And for Crate's sake, stop using that broom of yours, you daft boy. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Of course they put that in there. Of course they did. Controller disconnected. No. I'm actually using, because I don't have any wires for my PS4 controller, I'm using my Kindle connector to connect my PS4 controller. So I do apologise if it disconnects sometimes. It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. Is that a sword and a shield? Now then, get up. You're wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your head, hard head, some of that tricks that words are hard I picked up from your grandfather so many years ago. Okay. Here we are. This is my chest. Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of 2 things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. Come now, open the shop and allow the customers in. Boom. You want the gems? Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair. Look at this guy. They probably had so much fun designing all these little characters. I don't think I need to tell you how that item was obviously overpriced. Uh-oh. Lesson learned. Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you will have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is in high demand and in low supply. Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information you have gathered on discovered wares and artifacts. Ooh. Okay, so we've got foundry rests and crystallized energy. It seems the sun has fallen for the day. I best head off. You will pick up more on your own. Restoring this shop to its full glory, that responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood will, make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far. Use that pendant, boy. Okily dokily. Sav thing. Go on now. These weary bones of mine must rest. Ooh, got a little pendant. So I guess that's the pendant we use to go back, right? So what was this? 1 HP potion. Oh, HP potion 1. I assume that's the strength. Okay, wow, there's a lot here. Broom spear. A jelly-like substance with many curative properties can be extracted from the various slimes essential in brewing potions. Forest. Desert. Ah. Merchant Golem, Forest, Desert, Tech. Interesting. Okay, let's go. Where am I going? What is this? A notice board. Ah, I've got a shield now. Sweet. What's up here? This looks like a... I don't know what that looks like. Oh, where am I going? Am I going the right way? I am going the right way. This is the one I went in before, wasn't it? Golem Dungeon. Dungeon available to merchants and heroes. Ooh. Desert Dungeon, only for heroes. Tech Dungeon, no entry. Forest Dungeon. Dungeon available to heroes, not recommended for merchants. Okay. So do I have to... Oh, I see. So I have to... 4 keys, 4 dungeons. I'm seeing where this is going. 5th door malarkey. Starting to understand it. So do I have to choose to be a merchant or a hero? Or can I choose to be both? Oh, okay, so RT is health potion. Oh, LB swaps between broom and sword. Mini-map at the bottom there. Twig, twig, twig. And what is that? Okay, so it's pretty reasonable on... I can't access my inventory. It's pretty reasonable on letting me... So how do I kill this guy if he's like made of... How good is this shield? Oh. Oof. There's no energy bar, which I actually really like. Do these actually give me anything? Because I'm kind of just destroying them. Looks cool though. Ooh. God, look at the scenery. It's so beautiful. Oh, he swung twice really fast. I'm going to use a health potion there. Nice. Ooh, more of these ice shard thingies. So, if I look at the map... Oh, okay, so I have got to semi-remember because the map moves along with me. Holy crap. Cool, and all these little red slimes look like they can be like crafted. There seems to be a crafting thing in this game. Because, ooh, I can jump this, right? Yeah. Can't access my inventory for some reason. Wait, why has it got the Xbox controls on it? I grew up playing Xbox, not PS4, so it actually, I did that subconsciously. Wow. Read. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from the strange creature across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out, though. I'd say I fared better than he. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled. One of which is this map, diagram, whatever it is. I was right. They called me crazy. Said old Pete done gone lost his marbles. But I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts. All of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons, the 5th door of Renoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell. But the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please, open the 5th door of Renoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Ooh, it's not what they seem. Big boss gonna kill me. I supposed to let them all out. Now I have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuff. Big boss gonna be so upset with little me. Yeah, 4 doors, 4 keys, 4 keyholes on the big 5th door. Gotcha. Ooh. B, which is circle. So I charge up my pendant, and then I hold B to go home. Okay. Well, I fully charged it, so oh, don't want to miss that. Whatever that was. I am the slime. Escaped with pendant. So it shows my equipment, my hotbar, my inventory, and the units I killed. Nice. And I didn't open any chests by the looks of it. Vlop. Nice. Hello, Xenon. Ah, the young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact. Finally learned to use that pendant properly. It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete dead. See, this is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem dungeon and look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Renoka. Nice indeed. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Maybe it's Renoka or Rhinoka or whatever, but Renoka's the way I kind of naturally want to say it, so. Okay. I have a feeling, by the way, that Xenon, because it seems to me like there's obviously 2 main mechanics of merchant and dungeons, you know, merchant and heroes, sorry. And so I think you can choose to go down one route more than the other, or you can choose to do both simultaneously. And I think Xenon's going to be that character who's like merchant enthusiast, and I reckon I'm going to meet more characters that are going to encourage me to do more dungeoning or whatever, and maybe stuff like that. Oh, what did I press? Investments, town. Ooh. So there's even like a little city building aspect. This game is awesome. So I have 100 coins in the top left with a tiny little baggie of coins. We've got Vulcan's Forge and the Wooden Hat. Vulcan's Forge. Do you feel the dungeons are too hard? Tired of your old weapon? I can solve that for you if you bring me enough money and materials. A forge to be reckoned with. And the Wooden Hat. Is brute force getting you nowhere in the dungeons? Visit the Wooden Hat to find potions and enchantments for this and that. I like that. Do I want weapons and armor, or do I want weapon enchantments and potions? I assume that's what the plus sword means there. I'm going to go for neither, because I don't have enough money. What is this? Shop level +1. Ooh, you can have a very big shop. Cheap sale box. Items sold in this sale box will have a 75% discount. This useful cash register will entice customers to add an extra 10% tip when paying. Comfy bed will grant adventurers extra health in the morning. Extra space for your items. Oh, this game is really cool. This game is really cool. What's the shop? Oh, okay, so I can just swap between them like that. That's fine. But I do not have enough money to actually do any of that. Redmond. Masa, my son. When I find you, I will. Have you seen Masa around by chance? Are you heading to the dungeons? Be sure to take advantage of the hot spring if you find it. The water will soothe your aches. Just downright revitalize you. Okay, so Masa loves this joke. Where did the hungry clock go? Yeah. No. No! I'm not having it. I'm not having it. So am I supposed to be going to bed or back into the dungeons? Oh yeah, let's see what I actually picked up. I've got rich jelly, hardened steel, foundry rest, broken sword, vines, so that's what they are. Teeth stone, crystallized energy, iron bars, roots, whetstones, and that's it. Whetstone's pretty cool. Is there like a crafting bench? So I guess the crafting bench is probably going to come from the forge, and the red jelly I got I can probably use when I get the wooden hat. Okay. I'm going to chuck, what is it? RB to quick move. Let's chuck all my vines in there. I see. Okay, so I can pick up individual ones. Only 10 stacks, because it looks like everything stacks in 10. I don't need those, actually. I assume I'm keeping these in my inventory, because I assume I'm going to be getting more of these. So I'm just going to keep those here. In fact, oops. I assume I'm not going to get many more broken swords, because I got that from the quest item, didn't I? Slipper times! Okay, and I need to place stuff, don't I? So let's put one hardened steel. Okay, and what price did hardened steel go for? This is merchant. I want golem. Was it golem I got it in? Yeah. Selling reactions. Strongest steel I have come across, perfect for crafting new equipment. Is this 275 gold? Is that like a separator? 3k. $275. 2. Tell you what, I'm gonna sell this for 275 and see if the reaction is terrible or if it's kind of reasonable. Cool. I think that's fine. If I actually do that. Wait, does that change the price? It does. Okay. Is there not a way to just set the price? Oh well, let's try and do this, and let's see what happens. And I have to watch the expressions. 3rd of January. I have to watch the expressions to see if they like it or not. Very unhappy with the crystals. Happy with the hardened steel. So I might be onto something with that. Can I change the prices midday? So if I change this down to 150 per unit, let's see what they think of that. Oh, not very happy. Let's change it down to 125 per unit. See what they think of that. Okay, so this guy's one. I think that bubble showed what they want from what they want to buy, possibly. Still not very happy with those crystals. Maybe these crystals are really not that good. 75. 225. That still seems very steep. So the crystals were in the golem one, weren't they? Crystallize energy. Selling reactions. 100 happy, 125 unhappy. I don't really know though what I should be putting the price as. Selling reactions. 100 was happy. So let me... Well, it's 75, so that's cheap. They should love it. Yeah, look at that. He's a happy laddie. Okay, so that's a cool mechanic that I learned, is that when you go onto the items, I'm in merchant, not golem. If you go onto the items that you're selling, you can basically track the reactions for how much you've sold it for. So the crystallized energy, if I sell it for 125, they're very, very upset. If I sell it for 100, they're happy, and if I sell it for 75, they are super happy. But of course, I sell it for cheaper than what I could sell. There you are. I think that is done. End of day. End of day. 8 customers, no burglaries as that, the fuck? And we got... Okay, so this list can get quite long, because if I can move the screen... 1 hardened steel for 275 coins, and 3 crystallized energy for 225 of le coins. Let's go. Let's do it. Let me look at the different buildings, actually. Who's this? Oops. So this looks like the forge. This could be the wooden hat. Or is this the forge? Could also be a pen or a bar. Like a potion seller maybe. Don't know what that could be. Don't know what that could be. I've got a new like on Tinder. Whoop whoop. Oh, that's the wooden hat. Okay. Cool. Let's go do some more dungeons. Yeah, I'll probably do like one more dungeon run and then call it a day because it's coming up to 30 minutes. Let's go. I like the gameplay loop of this. Smart. Golem Dungeon 1. Let's go right this. Oh my god. Oh, that's slowy things. Ow. Okay. I don't know what these big blobs are. Yeah, give me those whetstones. Okay. Oh, okay, so he attacked faster. I was gonna try and dodge him. Okay. I was gonna try and dodge him with the roll, but he attacks pretty quickly. Artifact must be placed to the left. Placed to the left or right of the bag. Left or right of the bag. I don't really understand. RT. These gold runes create wonderful patterns upon the golems. Occasionally you can retrieve one intact after battle. Oops. Sturdy but rough to the touch. I imagine some would want to use this in the creation of decorations. Fabric. To the left or right of the bag? Oh. So they have... Oh. Okay. So there's actually certain places I can put things. Interesting. Ooh. What was that? A book. Golem volume. This text is too worn, too faded to be legible, but the carvings upon the stone cover are meticulously detailed. Okay, cool. Let's keep going right, I suppose. Uh-oh. Let's get this one. That one's a different colour than the ones I've fought before. What does that mean? Does that mean he's just like the next level of toughness? Yeah. Lots of twigs. Okay, so it is totally worth destroying pots for like extra little things. I think what I'm gonna do on my next what is that? Huh. I was gonna roll off the map to try and find out what it was. Oh, I missed these. I don't know what they are. Yeah, next time I do a merchant run, I'm gonna put all of my cheap stuff on for sale. Just to get, like, all these roots and stuff I'm getting, there's no point in keeping them. Unless they're used for crafting stuff later on. Oh, there's pots there. 25 health. 25 health. My health didn't go up, so I don't actually know what that was. Oh, that's probably the damage indicator. Did he just steal my stuff? Okay. Okay, so it does change. Okay, oh, okay, this is hard. I've got to... Nice. Oh. Oh, this was the springs he was on about. Heals you up. Wait, how do I read this? Read. Why? Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stone are left untouched, but rooms and chests holding our most basic tools keep vanishing. Interesting. Oh, hello! Golem warrior. Okay, so if he does slam, I've got to dodge. Ow. Let me get a healing potion there. Oof. Dodge that. Oof. Oh, ouch. Ouch. I rolled the same way as the spray, so... Yeah, matey boy, that's what I'm talking about. I got some interestino items there. Oh, there's a loading screen for this one. Golem Dungeon 2. Wow, I hit the second level. What is this? Read. This is one of the strange devices that creature dropped when he fled. This one's rich, actually. Almost quite literally rich. For every item you place in this device, gold of some perceived value drops out. It's great if you need to use your pendant in a pinch. The device looks like a mirror, so I'm just gonna cool with the mirror. Keeping it simple. I do wonder though, where did the treasures dropped inside go? And am I getting the best deal here? Interestino. So if I want, I can... Items into mirror, into gold, to stack my pendant. Okay, cool. Interesting. Alright. Shut up, Google. I did not say that. I said, okay, cool. I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm going to record the next episode straight after, so I might actually do a double upload this week. And depending on how much I want to come back and play this game, which is looking very likely at the minute, I might even upload multiple episodes a week. Still expect one episode on a Monday weekly, at least. That's the very least. But on games like these that I want to play consistently, I might upload a bit more as well. The Monday uploads will be more content based, I think, and these episodes will be more just entertaining playthroughs. So thanks very much for watching this beautiful little game. It's really fun to play, actually. Really promising gameplay loop. Exciting. I'm excited to explore that. So yeah, catch you later, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.